Hey everybody, this is Alchemisted, and this is once again Star Trek Online, Rise of the Red Shirt, and this time we are going to be tackling Trapped. I remember the name of the episode this time. Trapped is pretty much, let's see, up. So you have Trapped and Sharian swords, and that's all that's left of the original Romulan arc of the game. Thank God. I'll be so happy once the Romulan arc is over, you have no idea. So, no monologue this week, although there is much to talk to. There's much to talk about, and I'll do that at another point. Probably in another round table, maybe. But for now, we're just going to jump into the mission, because, my God, I want this arc over with. It's boring, and it's gone nowhere. And the climax of the story arc has already passed. The climax of this story arc is Taris. Taris is what the entire Romulan arc has been building to. There are 2 more missions before we get to the featured series. My God. Anyways, so let's go ahead and go into Trapped. Okay. Captain, we've lost contact with a survey vessel in NGC-1218. There have been no communications from the USS Griffin for 3.2 days. You have experience in Romulan space, and I am sure you will be able to deal with anything you find without excessive difficulty. Therefore, you are the logical choice to send to NGC-1218 to look for the missing vessel. Your priority is to rescue any survivors. If you can recover the ship as well, do so. So, your reward is, unless you like Tetrions, you can go to Quantum Mine Launcher, but just like the previous mission, this is all vendor trash. There's nothing really special here at all. You could take the lockbox. I could also beat you over the head with the box. So, just take the vendor trash, sell it. It's worthless. So, again, that is unless you like crap. Basically, it's crap. It's all crap. It's all crap. So, let's go ahead and head to NGC 1218. Captain, this is the last known location of the USS Griffin. Sensors show nothing out of the ordinary, but we can't be sure until we do a short-range scan. There are large concentrations of debris here that could block our sensors or contain clues as to the fate of the Griffin. We should scan them in closer detail. Alright. So, I've mentioned previously that Trapped is not a very long mission. It only really does one thing. There's only one thing that's interesting about this mission, and it's pure technically. This is the first time they start doing something with the game engine that you haven't seen before. So our scanners show traces of alloys used primarily in Klingon ship manufacture, but nothing of Starfleet origin. And it's not going to be that spectacular, although your first time through the effect is awesome. But they've done stuff since that makes this look tame, and it is tame. I don't want to say that. I don't want to like give the impression that this was like some kind of cutting edge shit when it first happened. It wasn't because it was good. It was like amazing. You know, it isn't because it was amazing that I like it so much. It's because it's the first time they actually did something with the fucking engine aside from bog standard MMO stuff. So scan debris. Scanning, scanning, scanning. I'm picking up residual tachyon emissions as well as debris, which indicates disruptor fire. It seems the Romulans may be involved, Captain. So far this has been all as usual. And I would like to point out that this one is a higher elevation than the others. There is a reason for that. Captain, sensor shows trace alloys present only in Starfleet hull plating. There's no guarantee the debris is from the Griffin, but she was the only Federation ship within 2 parsecs. Recommend a level 1 scan of the debris cluster. Foolish Starfleet. Always bumbling into the simplest of traps. There is no good hunting left here. Now, the reason it red alerts you like that... Waiting for it to load, waiting for it to load, waiting for it to load. The reason it red alerts you like that is so you don't full impulse away, which I'm pretty sure you could. Although, if you have the, like, evasive maneuvers, emergency power to engines, a red matter capacitor, I could have escaped from that. But, this is the mission, so, yeah. Stupidity is the only option. Captain, a squadron of Hirogen are powering up their weapons. Going to red alert. We weren't at red alert before. The new Romulus theme is playing right now. It's not playing anymore, but it was playing just now. You have no chance. Don't tractor me, bro. Sensors show no more attackers, Captain, but I'm reading numerous ships of every imaginable class. Romulan escorts, Klingon birds of prey, and there's at least one vessel of unknown origin. I'm picking up signs of a Federation vessel as well. Sir, we found the USS Griffin. We should scan the ships in the area for signs of life. Maybe someone aboard one of these vessels can give us some idea as to how to escape the wormhole. You're not going to see a lot of heavy editing in the next two missions, guys, because I want this done. Sir, there are no life signs aboard. Sensors show no tachyon emissions either. Someone may have deactivated or removed the ship's cloaking device. Sir, I'm not reading any life signs aboard. It appears that both ships have triggered self-destruct sequences, but the sequences have been suspended. I don't like the looks of this. So where is the Griffin? That's gotta be it. What am I scanning? Sensors indicate weapons fire and multiple life signs on the Hirogen ship, Captain. What Hirogen ship? I don't see one! There's an anomaly. Oh, there it is. It's tiny. Tiny Hirogen. Hello, I am a Hirogen. My ship is tiny. Sensors indicate weapons fire and multiple life signs on the Hirogen ship, Captain. It appears that the Hirogen have beamed aboard Klingons and Romulans, as well as some of the Griffin's crew. Sir, our mission here should be to rescue any survivors. We don't have time to waste. Rescue any survivors, and then promptly kill 2/3 of them. You think I'm joking. I'm not. Cryptic kind of loses the plot with this one. Captain, my tricorder is picking up life signs from multiple species scattered throughout the ship. We need to find the Starfleet crewmen with Captain Tarak and get them out of here. Of course, they've lost the plot after the plot has resolved, So I don't know why the hell... This Trapped smacks of an early mission. You know, the short description and the brevity of this mission, it's like... It's kind of reminiscent of what you would get from, like, grunt work missions early on in Armored Core. It's a Star Trek Online playthrough that brings up Armored Core. You know, it's kind of like that. You know, this is the sort of stuff you would do when you're, like, still captaining a small ship. This shotgun is almost unfair. It is... The fleet shotgun is so vicious. Ow. Plus, it restores my shields. And I'm unsure if that shield restore procs is based off the number of shots or the number of targets hit give you a chance to do it. Because if it's the number of targets hit, then I can just, even if I'm low on shields, I could run into a room and fire the secondary fire at a group of enemies, in this case Hirogen, and I'd have a pretty damn good chance to have that proc and restore my shields. Please be careful. The Hirogen are hunting the other captives for sport. They've locked down the bulkhead protecting the bridge, and the only access panel for those cells is there. If you can disable the ship's weapons and engine systems, it should alarm the Hirogen enough that they will unlock access to the bridge and send someone to investigate. That will allow you to access the cell controls on the bridge. This is the most logical option available to you. Okay. Also begs the question, who would be dumb enough to actually open up access to the bridge when you can say with absolute certainty that your ship has been boarded and somebody is raiding its systems? I mean, mind you, why wouldn't you just, like, stay on the bridge and cut off all the atmosphere recycling? In fact, why wouldn't you just vent the fucking atmosphere to kill the boarders? Is it me? Is it me again? Am I the dumb one? Have I missed something? Why wouldn't you just, like, keep the doors sealed and vent all the atmosphere? I mean, the prisoners are behind force fields, so you don't have to worry about, like, fucking killing your prey. You don't have to worry about that. So why not do it? I mean, yeah, you're gonna kill the people on the ship, but you know what? If your, like, engines are like down and your ship is dead in space, you kind of have to make a decision between killing some of your crew or all of your crew to keep them alive. That's what the 4 pips are for. You know, that's what the Hirogen, that's what the leader, that's what it's for, having the leader thing. Whatever the Hirogen equivalent is. So why they're not going to do that, who the hell knows? Okay, that's the targeting computer. You know, why wouldn't you? You know, yeah, it's a really rough thing to do, you know? But that's why you have the leader thing. That's why you're on the bridge. Because when it comes time to make that hard call, you're the one who does it. You know? You can save, you know, some of your crew or none of your crew. It's your choice. So, discuss. Why would you not vent the atmosphere? Everywhere but the cells. If anybody's left, if anybody is left, if you can communicate with anyone, why not tell them to put themselves in a cell? Which, considering the Herosians' love of the hunt and prey, probably have their own life support systems. It's a safe bet. And why wouldn't you tell them to sit in there and live? Your ship has been boarded. It's being raided. Its systems are being disabled. Your ship is being left dead in space, stranding you and your entire crew, whose welfare you are responsible for, in a massive anomaly they may not escape from. Cut your losses. Vent the fucking atmosphere. It's a bastard thing to do. I got you. It's a bastard thing to do, but you know what? Sometimes being in command means you've got to be a bastard. Oh, treble. Discard. Discard the treble. It's just like, I don't... There's a lot of these missions don't seem to have had any thought put into the why. You know, not into that, like the hows and the whys. You know, when you're writing, the devil is in the details, and a lot of these missions don't really seem to have a lot of thought put into why or how. Why would they do this instead of doing this? Why wouldn't they do this? Or why, or, you know, just fucking why? Why? Your ship's been boarded. A party is slowly murdering, like a hostile party is slowly murdering everybody on the ship. Why would you open the door? You know? Why would you open it? You wouldn't. Because it's dumb. Ow. Hi. Well, he lasted a while. Here we go. This is where it goes south. This is where things become very unhappy. Ow. Doppler goes down, despite the fact that he's made of force fields, and he should take crazy amounts of damage, but doesn't. Despite the fact he's got the fucking Mako 3-piece, so he should at the very least have shield recharge. And he goes down. Hi. Well, that hurt. Und wir sehr. Not free and clear yet, though. Alright. Again, very brief mission. Admittedly, I am coming in with some really super duper equipment, but again, these guys have leveled with you, so yeah. Captain Taris, you have performed admirably. Before the Hirogen beamed us here, my science officer was able to determine that the Hirogen are using a power source to sustain this artificial wormhole. If we can destroy it, it should destabilize the wormhole and allow you to escape. The Griffin has inadequate power to leave the wormhole. Destroying the power source maintaining this wormhole should be your top priority. However, once you have completed that task, if you could transfer energy to the Griffin, you will do us a great service. I will return to my ship now. Please, keep me updated on your progress. So they're going to beam out. And we've also freed the Klingons as well. If you go near the Klingons and try and say, hey, freed you, they will shoot you. So yeah, that's Cryptic's, that's how Cryptic approaches, you know, Star Trekkiness is. Star Trek is dumb. Why would you help people? Friggin' idiots. So yeah, that's their approach to it, basically. Ooh, there's a prize. What's in the prize? Probably a piece of crap. Hang on, Lima. Oh, a phaser compression pistol. Oh, yeah, that's so good. That's so nice. Oh my god, guys, I got a phaser. Okay, we should return to the Woglinde. Phaser compression pistols can be cool. Not for tactical officers, though. Captain, scanners are picking up energy readings from deeper in the wormhole. That's probably the power source that Captain Taris mentioned. The computer also reports several hostile contacts, possibly Hirogen. You think? Once we destroy the power source, we can restore power to the Griffin and then escort her to safety outside the wormhole. So begins the killing. So this place is annoying. Not only does it cause extremely bad frame rates on a low-end computer, it's also extremely tight. So flying around here in a cruiser is painful. You also have the Hirogen sub-nuking you into a fucking oblivion, which is also not very good. That's not very sporting of them at all. There's an anomalous energy reading inside the anomaly. There's actually an accolade for scanning something inside the wormhole. Isn't this all one big anomaly? One big anomalous anomaly? One big anonymous anomalous anomaly? That's something else they like to do, which is fine. I'll just kill your buddies. Don't tractor me, bro. Yeah, and, fucking bullshit. Okay, all of you need to die first, and then I will kill your big buddy. So yeah, have it. Now it's just you and me. So, antimatter spread didn't work on the tractor beam mines. That's pretty bullshit. Because it works on the Romulan ones. In fact, it's what I use to break tractor beams. Oh, well, it fucking works on them now, so fuck knows what was going on back there. So, I take it this is the Hirogen thingy? Well, whatever it is, it's dead. Because I just fired a bunch of torpedoes at it. Bye-bye. And we go. Excuse me. Sir, the wormhole is destabilizing. We've got to get to the Griffin and get her out of here, Captain. Telling me to hurry when he's the one assigned to the helm. Hurry, Captain! Well, you hurry! You're the one driving! Why are you telling me to hurry? Why don't you do your job and fly our shit out of here? I thought I was the captain of this fucking ship. Captain, minimal power has been restored to the Griffin. They have no weapon system, so we'll need to provide cover until they're out of the wormhole. We need to get out of here, sir. I don't know how much time we have before the wormhole collapses. Now, you'll bear in mind that the only other prisoners left on that ship were Klingons. In fact, there were several prison cells full of Klingons back on that ship. Which means that in about now, they're going to shoot at us, meaning we will now execute 2/3 of the people we just came in here to rescue. Yes! Cryptic Studios, I knew it! This is obviously a Federation trap. Your schemes are no match for the valor of Klingon warriors. Fear the honor of the Empire. Or for the honor of the Empire, but it's really the same thing, really. You, sir, are a dumbass. And the wormhole's collapsing, and I don't really have the time to screw with you guys. So I'm just going to fire point defense and kill you all. Thank you for playing! Hi there! Bye-bye. I was about to say, bullshit, he survived that. This is delayed reaction, and it's garbage. So, you can totally just race ahead of it, but I'd like to take a drink. I'm escorting him out because I'm a nice guy. Unlike all of them, the 2/3 of the prisoners whom I just executed for no reason other than cryptic thought that, hey, you know what's really cool? Going on a rescue mission and then killing 2/3 of the people. I also think it's really funny when your ship goes to warp and hits the invisible... Ah, stupid pop. I think it's really funny when your ship goes to warp. When your ship goes to warp. When your ship goes to warp and hits the invisible wall that marks the area boundary and slips to the side. Now that the Hirogen have retreated, we should be able... They didn't retreat. We murdered them and left them stranded in the middle of a subspace anomaly. They'll never get out. We destroyed the only thing that was allowing them access to the outside world. We have stranded them in a realm from which there is no escape for eternity. They haven't retreated. We should be able to complete emergency repairs and then set a course for the nearest starbase. I will relay the coordinates to Starfleet intelligence, and they will want to alert all ships in the area to be wary of Hirogen traps. Thank you for your assistance, Admiral. Sir, I've deactivated the tractor beam and laid in a course to take us out of the system. Ready to engage on your command. The tractor beam that was completely non-existent because there was no tractor beam because we were not in fact tractor beaming them. Yes! Yes! Cryptic Studios! And that was Trapped. Jesus Christ, this is like 30 minutes. That's Trapped. It's short. It's short and sweet. There's nothing really bad about it. Just again, just like really nebulous implications and really kind of head-scratching logic behind the writing of the mission. Why, if someone has boarded your ship and is slaughtering your crew, and they are badass enough to slaughter a crew of people who have been raised in a barbaric warrior hunter state their entire lives, why would you open the door for them? You know, if your crew is dead, I'm assuming we didn't disable internal sensors so they could see what was going on. Again, internal fucking sensors. You can tell what's going on. You can see that we're butchering all of your warrior dudes, so just vent the fucking atmosphere. You know? Like, if they tried to vent, if they tried to and you found some way to stop them from doing it, okay. And then they had to, like, open the door to confront you? Or if you had to just, like, if you raided their armory and planted an explosive on their door and blew your way in, breached the fucking doorway, okay, that makes sense. But why the ever-loving fuck would you open the door for these people? The only reason you would open that door is if you have a death wish. That makes zero sense. Am I getting through at all? Hello, Sanctar. You're a captain. That was Trapped. Next time we will be covering Sharian swords. And then we will be done with the boring Romulan missions. My God. We will finally be done with the boring Romulan missions. It's felt like forever, man. This feels like it's taken forever. It probably has. Nothing happens in this arc. Nothing goes on. It's all just random crap in Romulan space. There's barely any connections to anything. Ugh. But that was Trapped. This has been Star Trek Online: Rise of the Red Shirt, and I will see you guys later. So, later.